Excited to be here. I tried to get another drink in, but I stole some of my friend's Coke here, so I'm a little nervous. About being here. The worst person to talk about being nervous is your mother. I said, Mom, God, I'm always nervous before these shows. And she said, oh, honey, don't do things that make you nervous. And I said, Mom, that's the worst advice you've given me since don't join theater, you won't like it, and don't have any children, they'll ruin your life. She may have been spot on about that last one. So I've been trying to date. Who all is single in here?
Yeah.
Stay that way, guys. Dating is not worth it. Okay, it was really hard to date for me. I'm 31. I have 3 kids, and I'm married. Let me just give you an example of what it's like to date when you're married. I was out on a date with this guy a couple months ago, and 15 minutes into the conversation, he tells me that he has a 2-inch penis. And I'm not talking soft, like I'm talking rock hard, okay? And I was like, you know what, buddy? If I wanted a 2-inch penis, I'd date this guy over here. Or, I'd visit my son's preschool class. Oh, come on, I'm just joking, I would never do that. They don't have enough girth. So I've also, I'm attracted to the tall and lanky characters, as some would say, crackhead skinny. And, they usually live in their mom's basement because, crack can be pricey at times. So I decided, this is why I'm attracted to these guys. Crackheads only eat once a day. And then they just smoke a bunch of cigarettes. This is a winning situation. More pizza for me, am I right? Come on, guys. I am a woman, and I love to eat. And, I think in general, women like to eat. I work at a concession stand on the weekend, and we do things like, and I know what women like to eat. And I'm going to let you guys know. Listen up, guys. Chili cheese fries, chili cheese nachos, chili cheese smothered pepperoni rolls, and of course, the chili cheese hot dog. Guys, listen up, this is very important. If you ever have trouble getting laid, just smother that shit in some chili and cheese. I guarantee you will get your dick sucked by something. Better than nothing, right? God, I'm also so sadly attracted to the guys that are 3 inches shorter than me, have developed small man syndrome, and they have tiny little baby hands. These are the guys that try to be so fucking cool. They can breathe fire, they can fly planes, which is amazing because they have tiny little baby hands, and I just don't understand that. And these are the guys that want you to call them daddy and then puke all over them. I don't know where that fits in, but that shit was a mess. And of course, there's the gay guy who doesn't know he's gay. There are pros and cons to dating a gay man, all right? He's a good listener. He enjoys musicals and fashion. And he loves anal as much as I do. Cons. He's always interested in what my brother is doing. Not only did my kid's pet gerbil disappear, but so did my anal beads. Who the hell steals someone's anal beads? I don't understand it. And I'd always have to hear these excuses as to why he's banned from the men's locker room at the gym, and he can't go to Banana Republic, and he can't go to the park with me and my kids because apparently he's not only gay, he's a pedophile. This is my luck, guys. I went out on a date, though, about a weekend ago. And, I like to call it a date, but we were really just fucking in his house. But I like to call it a date to make it sound like I have some dignity left. And I really don't know this guy, and I'm hoping, he's not a serial killer. Because I hear Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, really good in bed. So there is a possibility he is a serial killer. I gotta tell you guys, I'm really trying to stop fucking people I barely know. But it's hard. It is really hard. And, I usually end up making decisions, and, the guy ends up being a redneck, and it smells like cat piss and doesn't know when to pull out. So I'm really trying to up my standards here, people. Really, really trying. So anyway, back to my date. We finished with dinner and dessert, and I get dressed. And as I'm leaving his bedroom, I noticed this giant bong and this huge pile of empty nitrous oxide canisters. And I am shocked by this realization. And it comes to me, and I'm just, oh my God, I can't believe it. People still do whippets. I haven't seen a whippet since I was a freshman in high school. This is crazy to me. I'm from Morgantown, we're a college town. We start early. But anyway, I really hope that I get a second date with this guy. Because I don't care what drugs you have to take. If it helps you fuck me for nearly 3 hours, then count me in. But I have found the perfect man for me. He is tall, he is handsome, he loves my kids. My husband approves. The only problem is, he's my brother. So let's recap. Marriage, drugs, small man syndrome, homosexuality, and incest are all getting in the way of my happiness. And you know what? Fuck you, dating. It's just, I fucking quit. Until next week. So, I'm going to tell you some jokes now, because that's just my sad life that I just told you. What has 6 legs and is really bad for a hangover? Anyone? My children. I got 3 of them. One's going to be 11, she's a girl. I got a 5-year-old boy, and I got a 1.5-year-old baby. Okay? Now I think, after you've been a parent for so long, you should start to earn college credits. I've taken all the courses. Go Ask Your Father 101. Advanced Diaper Origami. Maury Povich's course on how to find the baby daddy. And plumbing. Okay, guys, you will never know how important that last one is until you have to take apart your toilet and you find 4 stuffed animals, 2 razors, and a large sex toy. I mean, 4-year-olds, am I right? How many people in here are parents? You missing your dildo, sir? Sir, are you missing your dildo? If you ever do, you might want to check the toilet. God freaking love those kids. But anyway, enough about that. My baby was so very unexpected, but is what I like to call my favorite mistake. Yeah, I didn't know I wanted her, and neither did the 18-year-old that impregnated me. I'll tell you, there are perks to having a teenager father your child. There really is. She'll have someone to walk to school with. They can play Pokemon together. Holy shit, wait. Diaper cream also dries out zits. That is a 2-for-1, guys! Come on! Woo! Okay, so there's really no perks to having a teenager father your child, unless you don't want them to stick around for very long. Living in my house is kind of like living in a frat house. The place is always trashed. I gotta hide my drugs really well. And like every frat house, there's a woman there who has had her vagina completely ripped apart. And I don't remember giving any of those motherfuckers consent. My 10-year-old, she's almost 11, she has like tons of boyfriends. She's tall, she's beautiful, she's blonde. She's got like 5 boyfriends. So I'm at this party at school, and I overhear a conversation with one of her boyfriends, and this boy asked her if she wants to have sex.
Oh, I like it. I knew it.
4th grade, people. Now, I am pretty sure this boy has no idea what he's talking about. So I let the conversation continue. And what my daughter says next is probably one of my proudest moments as a mother. She looks at him square in the eye, and with a sassy wave to her finger, she says, "That's gonna be a big N-O, Brayden. Because I don't want any kids." But thank God for those birth control pills that I crush up and put in her cereal, just in case. So, kids are going through the changes earlier and earlier these days. If anyone has kids, oh my God, around 10 or 11, they're getting the hormones. So, my daughter pulls me into the bathroom one day. She wants to talk to me about a little something embarrassing. Just, a little something. I walk in there and she drops the trowel. And she looks at me and she says, "Mommy, I really want this blob of hair off my crotch." Do you know how awkward it is to teach your child how to shape their lady bits? Anyone? You, sir? You do? Well, I hear it's not that different than shaving your balls, so you might have some experience. Okay. I'm sorry I'm picking on you. You're a good sport, though. So I let this scenario run through my head, and I decide, you know what? I'm not quite ready for that. So I look at her and say, "You know what, honey? Grow it out. The bigger, the better. I hear beards are in now. We'll even get you some plaid panties and you can go lumberjack style. We won't have to worry about boys for a while, because I am proud to say she's well on her way to ZZ Top." Thank you, everyone. I'm Tawnya Drake. You're